I'm here with Jordan, who's a little bit more sober. First of all, thank you for covering for us.
No, it's all right. I don't mind.
How was that?
I remember all of it. Yeah, definitely.
What about today? Do you remember all of that?
Yeah, no. I think the difference today was Matic. You know, being able to be positive and play forward. He was incredible. He just cleaned everything up, smashed balls forward, beat players. He's a different player. Him and Pogba today.
He is a different player, isn't he? And I was one of those guys that criticised Matic an awful lot. Yeah. And I have to say, in the last 2 games, he's been excellent. Maybe Mourinho was holding him back. But what did you make of the overall performance of the team today? Because when you look at that second goal, what a goal.
Incredible. I just think we were so much better than we have been. And it may be because Mourinho's gone and they've given the freedom to play. But it's incredible to watch. I mean, this Christmas time, innit? Well, it's the best present, winning at Christmas.
Disappointed to concede the late goal, and why can't we keep a clean sheet?
Oh, we can't buy a clean sheet at the moment, but who cares if we score 3-5 goals a game, we concede 1. Who cares, you know? Win the game, 3-5 goals.
Who's your man of the match today?
I think Matic for me. Yeah. I mean, I've absolutely slated him all season, called him static, called him this, called him that. He passes the ball backwards, but every time he got the ball, he looked up, passed it forward, and it was a really good pass every time. Even though Pogba scored twice, Matic.
And before you go in one word, United's New Year's resolution for 2019?
Champions League.
Cheers, man. Legend, bro. What's the difference for you between Jose's and Ollie's United?
There's 2 big differences. Is one, we're on the front foot. The players are on the front foot. The second, the fans are loving it. They're singing, they're chanting, they're having a good time.
Do you think that's a reflection of what we're seeing on the pitch, or just because Ollie's in charge?
I don't think it's any. I love Jose Mourinho. I love him. I still love him. I don't want to shit talk him at all. I just think it's a change. That's all it is. It's a change.
Freshness.
It's a freshness. That's all it is.
What did you make of that actual team performance today? Because that second goal for Paul Pogba, what a goal!
It was bang average. I mean, I think the performance in average was bang average, but the goals were quality. One Matter was brilliant. Pogba was brilliant, as he was in the last game, and I love what you're doing on your channel, mate.
Cheers, man. I appreciate it. I'm here with Martin and Kyle. We're outside Old Trafford, Manchester United 3, Huddersfield 1. Buzzing with that.
Yeah, fantastic today. Expecting more, but
what did you expect more from United?
Just because I think everything that's been after the Cardiff game, I think was expecting big scores. But today fantastic.
Were you happy?
Yeah, it's a big change in it from Mourinho. Fast football. Matic looked a different player, I think. Pogba, I thought it was a virus. What performance today? He's not a virus, is he?
Do you think the players were just simply not playing for Jose, or do you think it's a change of tactics?
Of course they play for him, of course, because change of tactics. So.
It's a professional, they play for him, don't they? But it is a bit embarrassing what they did to him, and I feel a bit sad. I was Jose in, but...
How are you feeling now you've seen Ollie in there for 2 games?
I back whoever's in the chair. Whoever it is, you back him, don't you? And woke up this morning feeling fine.
I'm here with Trev.
Oh, yeah, man.
3-1, United Huddersfield. What do you make of that?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's one of them. I think... obviously, we were a bit of sport last week, weren't we? So I think the crowd's expectation was sort of like a bit derailed. But listen, it's about consistency, innit? You know what I mean? Consistency, not getting complacent. I think the last maybe 10, 15 minutes, we got a little bit complacent. I think once Juan got off, the tempo sort of like dropped. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, listen, it's good, man. It's good, innit? You know what I mean? You can see what they want to play, see what they want to play football. We can only just look at these 2 games, look at the next 4 games, see what's going on. Drive on from there, isn't it?
City drop points again. Title race back on? I'm joking.
I don't know results.
The last, I think, and Liverpool won.
Really? Oh, yeah. No. I've got to say, mate, anyone but the Scousers. So.
Back to United. Ollie's at the wheel. Tell me, how good does it feel?
Yeah, it's good, mate. Listen, it's great, innit? Like I said to you before, I think I had a discussion. I'm not really into interim managers as such, you know what I mean? I think that conversation about, we've got to look for the right man. I think the right man should be in place for Man United, haven't we? So, but listen, go and give him the support, mate. And if he does a great job, who knows? He might say, well, give Posh the year back at thing and give Ollie. I don't know. As long as we support him, mate, that's what it's about, innit?
And today, Paul Pogba got 2 goals. 2 goals, probably a man of the match performance, depending on who you give it to. What did you make of his all-round performance?
Yeah, a lot better. But for me, Mata. And I think unfortunately, Mata's at the first goal, it was all about Mata. But I don't think he's really good here. Been named in that, it'll be about Pogba because of his lack of performances in previous games. Probably be about the conversation on the topic will be about him. But listen, he knows what he's got to do. You fight, you play for the badge, you play for the team, you play for the club. So if he's consistent and he continues to do what he's doing, well, I'm sure the fans will come up with a song for him one day.
How good was it to just be at Old Trafford, expecting a performance, expecting a result today, and everyone was up for it? It just feels like a complete mood change, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is that mood change. It is that mood change. Yeah, it is that probably the feel-good factor that we needed to have. It's not been there for a long while. We know that. Like I say, I think, in a lot of ways, it's a shame it didn't work out for Jose. It's also, I think, people that are United, yourself and proper fans, they wanted it to work for him. The style of play wasn't great. We never liked the style of play. But, hopefully we can push on now. He's gone now. Thanks very much, but it's all his turn, isn't it?
Cheers, man, Trev.
Right, man.
Charlie, 3-1 today, 2 goals for Paul Pogba. What did you make of his all-round performance?
Well, I was really happy with Pogba today. I think that the only problem that I had, we conducted ourselves well on the wings, but we never crossed it in. And I think Pogba on that left, in combination with Luke Shaw and Jesse Lingard, who was playing out there today, played really well. He found pockets of space, and then he had a dig. That was the most important thing for me. Too many of our players today, I think, were a bit afraid to have a shot. They tried walking it in. I remember one opportunity when Matic had it on the edge of the box, and he tries playing it into Rashford. Now, if that comes off, it's...
Come on, mate. Matic not getting a brace.
I think Matic should have hit that. But anyway, Pogba wasn't scared at all. He had a go today. His second goal was a bit of a weak goal for Huddersfield to concede, but it was a perfectly placed shot.
Do you mean Huddersfield's goal?
No.
Our second?
Pogba's second, our third.
Okay, I get you, because I was going to say our second goal was something special.
Yeah, our second goal was very good. But I mean Pogba's second one.
What do you make of the fact that we're doing this without Alexis, without Martial, without Lukaku? Does that fill you with confidence, or does that worry you in the fact that we've now got to try and squeeze Lukaku and Sanchez into this?
No, I'm really excited because I think today that the wingers didn't stay as wide as I'd have wanted them to. I think that if we do try Sanchez on the right, I think we're going to see a revived Alexis Sanchez. If he can show just a pinch of that form that he showed at Arsenal that made him one of the best players in the Premier League, then we really have got a coup here, because he will work really well in this system. He stays wide and drifts inside every now and then, but tries to get crosses in. I think it suits Alexis Sanchez, this system.
Who's your man of the match?
I think it's tough. I think you have to give it Paul Pogba. Although I do want to give a special mention to Phil Jones, who I thought was absolutely solid today. He played it out really well, cleared the danger when he needed to, and was solid on the ball. Do
you think Lindelof and Jones is our first choice centre half, or would you rather see Bailly? Like, what you think?
I mean, obviously we've still got that dream of seeing Lindelof and Bailly, which is something we've wanted since basically Lindelof walked in the door. However, Jones has played really well today, and so I think he should start the game against Bournemouth. And if he continues that form, there's no reason to take him out unless obviously he injures himself.